Thank you for joining me here at Leaping Lotus Tarot. My name is Addison. If you are new here, I am so thankful for you tuning into my channel and spending some time with me today. If you're a returning viewer, welcome. So happy to have you here. I'm doing a unique style of reading today that I don't normally do. I have 3 different decks here for you to choose from. Whichever deck feels like it's speaking to you the most, I encourage you to jump to that part of the video. There is a time stamp down in the description box for each section here. I also do encourage you, if you feel called by multiple decks, or if you just want to hear the whole message, I recommend staying tuned for the whole reading as well. The first deck that we have is a Runic tarot deck, and we have the Tiger's Eye crystal that goes with it. Tiger's Eye is symbolic of strength, courage, passion, and it helps you to have the willpower and determination to get through any type of struggle that you're currently going through or having to deal with. The second deck is a Gullah themed tarot deck, and I have the rose quartz there above it, which symbolizes love, peace and harmony, gratitude, very symbolic of the heart space. In this entire reading, I'm going to be talking about the heart. I'm going to be sending messages of love through all 3 of these decks. And we're just going to touch on different aspects of the heart and what it does for your life. The third deck, we have an amethyst here. Amethyst is a purple in color, and the deck we have is from Australia. And purple is unique in the sense that it speaks to spirituality and the higher consciousness. It represents the highest chakra system, the crown chakra, which allows you to tap into your intuition and listen to the divine within yourself that leads you down the path that you need to go. So if you are ready, we're going to jump right into the first deck, if that is your deck, and we'll begin. Hello, thank you for choosing the first deck. We're going to dive right into this Runic deck. I'm clearing it with the Tiger's Eye here. And first, when I begin, I'm going to have you take a deep breath and listen to a channeled message I got for this particular deck. So this is talking and speaking to an open and healthy heart. The message is around releasing fear and judgment. So opening heart, judgment-free, manifestation, soul life calling, trust in the divine, and start the process. It's your beliefs. It's your beliefs. Your beliefs hold true in your heart. Acting in your truth is healthy for your heart, your physical heart. Your brain is a separate thing. Our brains are very strong. Us in society, we really tend to listen to our brains more than our heart. Most people are very strong in their brains. They listen to the thoughts that happen, and often thoughts that arise can lead to fear. But the heart and the lungs are the driving force, the catalyst that shoots all of the energy through your limbs. It's like the tree, it's like the branches, it's the breath. Doing everything for the body to enjoy this life, to enjoy this moment, to enjoy this experience, this one experience, this unique one experience. So basically what that message was saying is, whatever is true in your heart, whatever is true for you, that is what you should act on, and that is actually what is physically healthy for your heart and your well-being. So anytime you go against your heart, anytime you go against what you feel is to be wrong, when there is fear that stirs up because of that decision that you make that doesn't go in with your heart's alignment, you're actually hurting your physical heart. And so the more that you act in your truth and you act out of love and not fear, You're going to be taking care of the health of your heart, and it will be able to allow you to breathe better, move better, and execute in your daily life the tasks that you need to get done that are moving towards your highest calling and purpose, because you will be in your truth and your heart will help you and sustain you to get there. You'll start having better sleep. Your mind will start to quiet down. That anxiety level will decrease because you are in truth and you are in alignment. And your heart will support you and pump the blood, and it'll get you there, right? It'll get you through your life. So with that being said, let's just see what the tarot has. Wow, okay. Got a message that flipped out right away. And we'll see what else comes through. Okay, we've got a few right off the top. Let's just see what we got. Okay, the first card to come out was the King of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is empowered in the physical world. It's a masculine energy, but we also have the Page of Cups here. So just because we have a masculine energy, we do have a feminine energy coming through on this. So this is basically saying that in this physical world, you can be empowered. You can stand strong in this throne here of your life, of your destiny, and you can follow your emotional path. You can follow your highest calling, whatever speaks to your heart, whatever speaks to your emotions and the love that you feel towards what it is that you want to do and achieve on this earth. The point of earth is to not necessarily achieve, but it's to achieve what is right in your soul. Your beliefs are extremely powerful, and your beliefs are what set the intention for your life. Your beliefs are everything. You may come to find that experiences in your life that you have had certain beliefs around have come crumbling down. And the reasoning for that is to bring awareness, as the divine and your spirit guides are helping you to bring awareness to the beliefs that you've had around certain things in your life that were not serving you. And they had to come crashing and crumbling down for you to realize that maybe what you thought was not the case, right? So it's encouraging you to develop new belief systems that actually serve you, right? And to empower those belief systems and let them drive you through your executions and what you want to bring forth and manifest in your life. We also have Judgment. This is an extremely powerful card from the Major Arcana. This is like a higher calling, a beckoning, a come to Jesus moment, right? Of, what is your truth? There's angel wings on this feminine here, and there's looks like sort of like a doomsday or destruction all around her. And so it's kind of looks like the Page of Cups, honestly, in this imagery. So it's like, despite any situation or negativity or anything that may arise around you that does not feel like it's, in alignment with what you are, it won't really matter, because you're in your truth and you're okay and you're trusting in your process, right? All right, this is beautiful. Okay, let's see if there's any other messages that want to come through about maybe Judgment. Let's get maybe a little bit more specifics around Judgment. We have the Wheel of Fortune, luck, destiny, fate. Yeah, and we've got more people here in this imagery, so you're not alone in this. A big reminder is that, whatever path you choose, whatever destiny calls to your soul, whatever your mission is, even if it's not clear to you right now, listening to the voice within you that tells you what the right thing to do is. Sometimes the right thing to do is the hard thing. It's the scary thing. It's the thing that may temporarily hurt or not feel good to the body. The body is different than the soul, though. And so the body is here to protect you. It has fear instincts, right? It has a need to try to sustain. It has a need to try to live. And what your choice may be scary for the body, but ultimately it's good for the heart. Okay, so ultimately it is good for your body when you make these decisions that are in your truth and don't stir up a fear response in you, in the sense of a denial of some sort of truth. So when it stirs up a fear and you feel like you're having to suppress your truth with it, or you don't feel adequate to perform whatever the task is that you're trying to do, that shaming, that judgment, right? That is keeping you, that is not only harming your physical heart, it's keeping you from your highest path. You can't perform what you need to do when you're not feeling good about yourself. So this is a call to, we'll reiterate here with the King of Pentacles. Manifest what it is in the physical world that is your heart's calling and desire. Begin it, start it, take those first steps. You will be supported. You will have the strength, like that tiger eye, right? The strength, the perseverance, the diligence in following your truth with this wheel of fortune, leading to your destiny, having the luck, having the support of your guides and ancestors. They can help you. They can help you and support you. One, if you ask, but two, if you take care of yourself. They can actually help heal your physical body when you acknowledge what it is that it needs to be taken care of. I really hope you enjoyed this message. Please continue on to card deck number 2 if you feel called to do so, and we will continue on with this type of message. And if this is where our reading ends together, I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. If you chose the second deck, we will be beginning that reading now. It's a Lowcountry themed deck with Gullah artwork, and we have the rose quartz. So we will dive into that, and I will begin to read the channeled message that I have for you for this particular deck. Hello, thank you for joining me here for card deck number 2. I'm clearing the deck here with this beautiful rose quartz, and we will dive right in. But first, I would like you to take a deep breath for me if you would, and I will read for you this channeled message that I got for this particular beautiful deck. So the message here is song and soil connection. Speaking through the divine, you can connect with them through song, through soil. So singing your own song here, the beauty of listening to what you come up with as you sing a song to yourself. There is a lack of judgment and negativity around what song may arise. Listen to it with patience. Listen to it with, like, there's no rush. Like, you can hold a note for as long as you would like to, and there's nobody trying to slow that down. You're comforted in the choir of the music. It's gentle, it's supportive, it's everlasting and ever-loving. Your soul family helps bring this song into your heart, comforting you and reminding you of everything that you are, cheering you on, telling you just how supported and loved you are at all times. Now you choose your soul family, and your soul family chooses you. So I could promise you that they're pretty rad. They're pretty cool. Got some swag, unbelievably loyal, trusting you, eternally accepting you and understanding you. And so that speaks more for music to me, and how it brings everyone together. But what's really unifying as well is the soil. And there's an interesting message coming through for the soil, in that the body really loves the soil. Okay, you are one with the earth. You may be made up of particulates of stardust, but you are also of the atoms and molecules of the earth as well. So as your unique body that has its own genetic code, its own thumbprint, its own unique frequency, that everyone is, unique in their own way, that body at some point will return to the soil. And there's no need to be afraid of the soil, of becoming one with the soil. Your spirit guides are so excited for you and so admirable of you as a soul, but also as a body. Your body is a temple, as you've heard in many old traditions. History tells you that The body is a temple, it is sacred. It is so unbelievably cherished by the divine, more than you can even possibly wrap your mind around. Your body is so loved, and it is important for you to remember how important and unique this one experience of the body is. And so just to remind yourself too, with that harmony in the heart and love in the heart, trusting and surrendering, when your heart is healthy and full of love and you live from that space versus a place of fear, you actually sustain the body. And this helps with regeneration, of growth, of potential, and it helps to continue on the prosperity of life, the proliferation of life, and gives you more time on this earth to communicate the messages of divinity and to sprout the garden and seeds of your life into whatever it is that you want to be. And it's just a reminder of how the body is not separate from the earth. It's not separate from the divine, and that it is all interconnected, and that choosing love over fear is going to help not only your physical body, but your soul as well. So, with that being said, let's dive into this Gullah tarot deck and see how we can expand upon these messages. We have the Four of Wands and we have the Fool. So this may be a very new concept to you, perhaps, to have such an intimate relationship with the body. And I say that because this is the Fool card. This is the first card of the Major Arcana. This is a complete new cycle, a new beginning, a new journey. This is spontaneous, adventurous, reckless, optimistic, risk taker, unprepared, and inexperienced. So this really does speak to the fact of, trust in whatever that journey is that you want to jump right into. Don't go into it with fear, right? Take that risk. Who cares if you don't know exactly what you're doing and you're a little unprepared? The Four of Wands is here to remind you of harmony and balance, which is also a beautiful reminder because we had that rose quartz, right? Happy families, celebrations, home life, self-esteem, community, unity. So this is a beautiful card, a beautiful reminder of the balance and harmony that comes from you surrounding yourself with the people who also want to go onto this fool's journey, to dive right in into the experience of life, and not being afraid of what may come. What else can we get from this? Nine of Pentacles. We've got money flying from the sky here for this feminine, okay? We've got earth abundance. We've got financial prosperity. She's got her eyes kind of just chilled here, and she's got her hand out, and she's just letting it fall right into her hand. Wealth, financial independence, thriving business, freedom, high-end, self-sufficient, and boss. Nine of Pentacles energy is super, super grateful, and it's super content and happy and satisfied in the current moment. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is sort of like the ultimate happiness, right? It's like you've got everything. But the Nine is pretty darn good too. And so I think that the message here is not that there's one pentacle missing from this, but it's basically saying, like, no matter what, you're good as you are, and you don't need a bunch of extra things. Like, the money will flow, the money will come to you, but it's not like that's the goal, right? When you're in alignment and you're bringing the messages that you need to this earth, prosperity will find you. It's just what's going to be an alignment with your soul frequency. So, with her eyes kind of turned over here, like she's just holding her hand out, catching this money, but you can see, like, in her expression that it's not like she's looking up like, oh my gosh, like it's coming down. Like, her focus isn't the money, it's coming, but that's not, she's grounded here. She's grounded here, and she's got an open palm sitting in her lap here. And this is a very, this is a famous, like, Hindu pose that the gods take, is like that open palm kind of at the belly here. So this is actually very deep and beautiful imagery coming through. I hope you really enjoyed that. If we're continuing on to the third deck, I'll see you there. And if not, thank you so much. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. The third deck we have here, we will begin now, that has a tarot deck from Australia and the Amethyst. And I will begin to read the channeled message for this particular deck for you. Hello, thank you for joining me here for part 3. If you have made it to all 3, congratulations, you're receiving the most from these messages, right? So I'm going to clear this Sun Moon Tarot deck. Got from my brother for my birthday from Australia. And we cleared with the beautiful amethyst, right? Speaking to that higher spirituality, that higher consciousness. Take a deep breath for me if you would. And before we dive into this, I would like to read a channeled message here for this. Listen with love, supported and always connected. One love, one union. Try not to forget, right? When you do remember after times of forgetting, it's okay. It's more than okay, it's great. When you remember the love and you tap into your heart and you use it to drive your everyday experiences of awareness and being in tune, you will discover the true meaning of your destiny, and your purpose will call loudly in your heart. It will come to you in bite-sized pieces. It won't come to you. It may come to you all at once, but it's not going to be in a way that you can't process. You will be given little downloads and little more bite-sized pieces of information as life comes at you. And by taking these in stride, you'll begin to start living your fulfilled life, your highest purpose, your highest power, and you'll develop the stamina for life, having the knowledge and belief in what you believe to be healthy and true to yourself and thus for your body. We, your spirit guides, your divine higher self, can help you get through. Taking care of your body, taking care of your heart, and living through your truth, listening to your inner self, listening to your higher guides, will help get you to where you're looking to go. So with that, let's see. Okay, we've got 2 cards out here. One of them, 3 actually. Okay, King of Stars. This is King of Pentacles. We also got this out. And another one of the decks as well. So there's definitely some strong earth sign here, perhaps, coming through Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But we also have the 10 of Stars, 10 of Pentacles in reversed. So in the previous deck, we actually had the 9 of Pentacles, and I alluded to the fact that, it's not about there being one piece missing, so much. It's not the focus on that. It's the focus on the gratitude of the here and now. Well, I will go ahead and get some clarification for this being in the reverse now, because I do feel like there might be one piece that we need to address here that I haven't touched on just quite throughout these several decks. Because we also have the 8 of Crystals. There's still one more thing, perhaps, that's restricting you and keeping you. So let's see what that is. What's one last thing that's holding on to this restriction that I haven't yet touched upon in these decks that will help these listeners to really hear the message of their heart? So with that tiger's eye that we had for that first deck, we've got strength here, Leo energy, energy of a fire sign, Leo, right? So there may be a call for you to do some research about maybe spirit animals. Look into tigers and lions and see what kind of messages those spirit animals have for you. Because here we have a rainbow, and we have a lion, and we have the infinity symbol. And so with this feminine energy here, with this strong lion, there's kind of a reminder to, I'm getting the word humble coming through here. So as you develop this confidence and strength in your life, there is a reminder to be humble and to realize that you are still, I don't want to say subservient to the divine, but you are serving the divine. You are serving a higher calling and higher purpose. So while it seems like it's about you, and it's you feel like life is like sort of happening to you and it feels very personal, and if something goes wrong, you may kind of think, what did I do? Why me? Or like, was I out of energetic alignment? Or and really, or try to remember that it's not so personal like that, and that it's really much higher level than that. And these missions may feel big and overwhelming, but like they're actually very simple, and you can be in harmony with a big powerful creature like a lion or like the divine by or a horse, by realizing the simplicity that comes through trust. there's a big call for trust here. Trust on this path, trust in the divine, trust in a power that's much, much greater than yourself. And you'll find that power actually lives within you as well. What's another message I can give here about being able to listen to the messages that come through? Wow, I have never gotten this card in this deck. I did not even know it existed in this deck. How unbelievably beautiful, though. This is the self. And what this actually is meant to do here, it's like a little mirror card. It's actually meant for you to kind of see yourself, actually, as who you really are, to look in the mirror. This could be a call to do maybe some mirror exercises. Look yourself in the eye and tell yourself how much you love yourself and how accepted and loved you are. That's amazing. I absolutely love that. How exciting is that? And we also have the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands is typically like a conflict card. But here I'm not really seeing conflict. I'm seeing, these wands kind of symbolic of like the fire of life, the tenacity of life, the conflict of life, right? And we have a feminine energy with fire red hair, standing tall, standing in her strength, standing empowered with her fiery wand as well, ready to take on whatever these challenges, whatever these battles are that life may bring to her. Doing it without fear, doing it in the glory of God, the glory of the divine, the glory of the eternal, and realizing that you are eternal and that you are the divine and it lives within you. And to not be scared if you get burned. The body may feel some pain from a burn of a flame, but that doesn't mean that you do not continue. That does not mean that the path wasn't worth it. There's something deeper there for you to achieve and to find within this. Just remember that you are worthy and that you deserve abundance and love, and you are acceptance. You are love, and it's your healthiest exution to bring that to the world and to take care of yourself and your mind and your heart. And by acting in your truth and acting in your strength, you will be truth, and you'll be in your healthiest, happiest self by being your true self. I hope you got something from this message. If you didn't find something from this particular deck, maybe go back to the first or second deck. If you only chose to listen to number 3, and see if there's another message in there for you that really speaks to you. I hope you enjoyed this. If there was a particular message that really stood out to you, leave it down in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. And yeah, hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. Namaste.